I want to give a lot of gratitude in this moment, gratitude to Creator for our lives, gratitude for this moment, gratitude for the people who work in this hotel. Um, and so we can just say a couple thank yous right now. Well, it feels good to say thank you. Um, and let's start with the powerful speakers we just got to hear. Can I hear the crowd say thank you? I'm just gonna do it like you really are like, wow, you're offering us real stories, real truth, real heart, real love, and say it like you mean it. Say thank you. Oh, your voices sound so beautiful today. We don't have voices, we don't have lungs, we don't have minds, we don't have hands without our mothers. Am I right? So I want to bring into this space our mothers today. I want to think about as we do, as we honor the ones who gave us life. I want to give gratitude to my partner taking care of our son right now so I can be here with y'all. I want to give gratitude again for each one of your mothers and grandmothers and great-grandmothers. And I want to think this morning particularly about the mothers and the fathers and the children of Gaza. I want to think about the people throughout the whole region who are mourning right now. Our mothers teach us to love, and so that's why I'm going to do this poem. And if we love life, then we protect life. Am I right? Whew. This is my mother's favorite story. When I was 5 years old, my uncle asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I took a second, thought about it, and said, I want to be a mommy. And just like that, he laughed at me, didn't think that I understood what he was asking me, but I did. Because even while other kids wanted to be ballers and doctors, I never saw those guys pick me up from school to make me pot roast and pasta. Meanwhile, my mother was for me what Haile Selassie is to Rastas. Made more change in my life than everybody and Obama. She is my Alleluia and Hosanna. So this right here is for my mama. You probably didn't notice you were teaching me to protest, but you were. You gave me the fearlessness that's followed me from Palestine to Albany with fistfuls of humility to treat this life with fragility. And the freedom song that's filling me is just the lullaby you used to sing to me that taught me nobody should have to live through nightmares. And that lesson has become the root of my profession, so tonight I'm celebrating all the women who taught us to fight for human rights. Articulating Article 1 by welcoming us into this life. You see, my mother's the personification of the ideal United Nations because she actually just loves everyone with equal dignity and patience, which is why I'm so passionate about Article 2, freedom from discrimination. And she had love like the sun had light. So I had Article 25, food and a place to sleep at night. Plus, I was always that kid breaking up fights because her compassion taught me freedom from persecution. She's why I don't believe in execution. And her encouragement for the way that I write, that's just the way she chose to cite Article 27 that says art and culture is a human right. Thank you, because now my job is bringing poetry to war zones. From Haiti to Juarez and Beirut to Brooklyn, where our people are overflowing in prisons full of hurt. My mother just went back to school to study social work, exercising her right to education. She is my universal declaration. And the only reason I studied politics and economics is because they didn't have a degree in motherhood. But they should. And there should be required courses for everybody in the armed forces that teach no mother's child should be tortured, so close those secret prisons down. And no mother's child should go hungry, so we want international debt relief now. We all got to keep it a lot more, moms, if our government is dropping bombs. We better get out in these streets like any mother would if you threaten her child's peace. I still want to be a mommy, so you better tell the government not to draft me, because I got kids who are both American, Palestinian, and Iraqi. And you best believe that a child is loved by their mother, no matter where they're born. Which is also why I'm gonna take these streets for immigration reform, telling Congress and the president, we want legalization now. This is the only way I know how to say thank you to my mother. I am the child that you fostered like care in the form of wisdom shared. And I'd be rich if I had a dime for every time you told me to fix my hair. But in savings I am poor. I always send my money back to Ecuador so there could be just a little more food on the plates where hunger often waits. You taught me never hesitate to give, so this is how I live. If my income can become bread, it will. And still, when it comes to love, I could never fill your shoes. But every step I take will be to prove you taught me well, Mom. I know it's hard when I go away sometimes. I know you miss your baby and you worry about my safety, but remember, I only do what I do because when I grow up, I want to be like you. Thank you.